Come on, boys. You already know having an aesthetic physique, looking good, yeah, it absolutely gets your foot in the door. There's no lies about that. I'm not going to sit here and be all humble and say looks don't matter. They do matter to an extent. But what if you were looking aesthetic, healthy? You had the physique, you had the build and the what's it called? The outfits that showed that build that you have. You had the nice face. You were focusing on your diet and your natural protocols and whatnot, all that shit. And on top of that, you are socially retarded. And what that means is you did and said whatever the fuck you want. Imagine the deadly combination that you've built as a man. A man who not only looks good, but gives zero fucks about what anyone could think, to the point he is so authentically himself, he will say anything he wants and do whatever he wants. And isn't this such a breath of fresh air in the world when everybody that you meet is so afraid of being judged or afraid of doing this and saying that? Everyone's so anxious and dopamine fried and just honestly so into themselves. Everyone's putting up this image in a world where everyone is fake AI content, this, that. Isn't that such a breath of fresh air? Boys, I am telling you, when you combine the combination of building an aesthetic physique and you become genuinely a happy person through building your mental health by improving your mindset and becoming more and more in the present moment and reconnecting to your authentic self, I'm telling you, this is the superpower. This is the nuclear combination for attracting women effortlessly into your life. And I will tell you practical ways to do that as well. But I have a video called Step by Step How to Start Socializing as a Guy in Your 20s in my YouTube channel. Watch that video. It's step by step. But here is the crux of the information. Imagine yourself being the physically fit version of yourself, the healthy, the fucking good looking, stylish version of yourself to the best extent of your genetics, okay? But then imagine yourself also within the same body, again, mastered to the best of your genetic potential possible, being the happy-go-lucky guy who just does not give a fuck, who is always so happy and so like genuinely abundant of positive energy that he just feels like talking to anyone and everyone. You'll be walking with this guy and he'll see a grandma and be like, "Excuse me, miss, I really like your dress. It's amazing. High five." And the grandma is going to be like, "Oh my God, you come to my house for pies, Come, I make you food." You get what I'm trying to say. Imagine you go into the gym, right? And you see this one guy who's talking to all these people and he sees you come in and he waves at you and he's like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Bro, wouldn't you feel like just going up to that person and talking to him? And as you talk to this person who's at the gym, he's fist bumping you. He's like, "Yo, bro, what's up? What are you doing? Where do you live?" He's just this easy to talk to kind of guy. It's a breath of fresh air. It's effortless. The chemistry's there. Even with a mate, like you could make friends so easily if you become that guy yourself, boys. Men, do respect other men who put in effort to build an aesthetic and attractive physique, because it takes hard work and it signals to other men respect and discipline. But for women as well, as I said, aesthetics plays a huge part into their attraction. Biologically, for a woman, when she looks at you and sees this jacked, healthy guy, she thinks in her psychological, biological brain, "Holy shit, he has amazing genetics. My baby is going to be incredibly healthy." That's what she thinks. And then on top of that, you're this charismatic guy, you're happy, you're always, and by the way, I don't mean like, oh, you let yourself walked over, you do favors for everybody and you please everyone. No, that's not what I mean. You have strong boundaries, but you're that charismatic guy. You always give good energy. But as soon as someone crosses your boundaries, you're like, "Yo, don't mistake this for weakness. I will like enforce my boundaries. If you step this again, there's going to be a problem." Okay. You do need to be that like, man at the end, on top of being the careless, the retard who just talks to anybody who, comes in his path. But again, boundaries very important. Okay. Picture yourself as this guy, man. And I'm telling you, you can kind of play the image in your mind of how much of a big difference this would make in your social life, boys. Honestly, we're 5 minutes in. I completely forgot the title of the video and what I was. Oh, becoming aesthetic and socially retarded is the easiest way to attract women. So, boys, let me give you a step-by-step kind of outline to this. And by the way, I talk about this all the time on my channel. This is like the biggest thing, and I think it's the biggest mistake and the biggest poison of 2026 and the modern world is we're so hooked onto fucking content and consumption and news and video games and entertainment that we've lost ourselves. We have lost the connection with our true authentic self. And I guarantee you, that's what everybody is feeling around you. You know, that like constant agitation, that anxiety. Go into the train, bro. Just take the train. Take the train. Nobody can sit still. Nobody can sit still without earphones in and just breathe and look out in the window and be like, I am fucking grateful. No one can hold eye contact, bro. It's crazy. No one can hold eye contact. You know what the worst thing is? Being handsome, being physically fit, but having anxiety. Because to women, that's just a fucking disappointment. Think about it. Think about it, right? Think about it this way. You're a man, you see a beautiful girl, 10 out of 10. You talk to her, everything's going amazing, and then she tells you she has an OnlyFans. And you're like, fuck. That's how a woman feels when she meets an aesthetic, handsome fucking guy, but the guy is insecure as fuck. She's like, fuck, oh my god, here we go. Another insecure guy who has to compensate through his physique, but it doesn't even fucking work. That's what I want you to stop doing. Stop compensating for your insecurity through looks maxing and fucking physique and attractiveness. Yeah, it might be easy for me to say, but I guarantee you, you might know an attractive guy who is struggling with talking to people. You might know a Chad or like some decently good looking guy in your friend group or in the past who just struggled with this shit. No matter what he did, it just fucking did not work. Why? Insecurity. He was insecure. He wasn't his authentic self. Authenticity coupled with aestheticity. Authenticity coupled with aesthetics is the fucking meta, boys. So, honestly, you don't need more information on how to build muscle. You don't need information on what to eat, okay? You probably already know fucking protein, muscle, workouts, okay? You don't need more information. What you need is you need less information and more connection to your authentic self. How? Meditation. Simple. There are a couple books I recommend. One of them is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. The second one is the best book, in my opinion, to start reading is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And then it is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And it is designed exactly to break the habit of being your old, anxious, insecure little self. I've read that book completely. I finished it. And it has fucking changed my life. I am implementing everything from that book in these YouTube videos in my life. And guys, I am telling you, I mean, me sitting in front of this camera alone for 8 minutes and 20 seconds now and spitting game nonstop with 0 scripts, that should be enough to tell you, holy shit, okay, this guy's not overthinking. He doesn't really care about what he has to say. He's just spitting game. Guys, I'm telling you, this shit fucking works. I need you to stop obsessing about your looks, obsessing about fucking this and that. Stop thinking. Start retarding. Be a retard, boys. I cannot stress this enough. I will keep telling you this until you come to my YouTube videos one day and tell me that, yo, Thailand, why did I say Thailand? That's the anglicized, the English way to say my name. Yo, Thailand, I've done everything you told me to regarding self-image, meditation, and retard maxing, and my life has changed completely forever. That's the point I want you boys to get to. And until then, I will fucking drill this into your mind that retard maxing, building an aesthetic physique, living a dopamine regulated lifestyle where you meditate, you do yoga, you're out in sun, you're at the beach on the weekend, you're meeting for a run club with the boys, you're talking to people, you go to a cafe and you sit down, talk to the people at the cafe and just have a coffee, man. Just drink some fucking coffee. You don't need to scroll all the time. You don't need more information. You need more intuition. Information is teaching and knowledge outside of yourself. Intuition is teaching and knowledge inside of yourself. Intuition simply means inner teaching. You already know who you are, you already know who you want to be, what you want to achieve, what to say, all this kind of shit. It's just the fact that you've lost that connection to it. And the way to come back is through meditation. Why? This might sound a bit woo-woo. The reason why meditation brings you back to your natural self is because you stop detaching from everything that's keeping your brain fucking stimulated. It's because every single day you're telling yourself you're not worth it. That's what you detach from. When you meditate, you detach from your worst enemy, which is yourself, always telling you you're not worth it, you can't do it, you don't believe in yourself, you're this, you're that, you're that. That's who you detach from. It's like letting go of a toxic friend. That's what meditation does. Every single time you meditate, boys, and you take action on this advice that I'm telling you right now, you get further and further away from that toxic relationship you have with yourself and closer to that authentic relationship that you should be having with yourself, because that's what you deserve. You deserve to be authentic. Why? Because being inauthentic is selfish. You're literally being selfish if you're inauthentic. Because why? This is going to change your mind. When you're inauthentic, you don't give out positive energy to people when you talk to them, and that makes you selfish. But guess what? When you're your authentic self and you've detached from all these fucking negative shit that you've associated with as yourself, this toxic relationship that you have with yourself, and you reconnect with your new self, your authentic true self, guess what? You're going to feel happy all the fucking time. You're going to feel joy. Maybe not happy all the time. Okay, that's unrealistic because your dad could die. Okay, that's understandable. But you're going to look for the positive for everything. And when you look for positive in life, you're going to feel positive. And when you feel positive and you talk to people, you're sharing that abundance of energy with other people. I hope this has been helpful, man. I really don't mean to sound berating, but I can't help but stress this, how incredibly life-changing it has been for me. And guys, it's only been 12 days. Only 12 days. I cannot wait to see where I will be in 30 days of meditation, 60 days of meditation, 90 days of meditation, 360 days of meditation, boys. 10 years of meditating daily. I cannot begin to picture where I will be. Boys, if you need help with that, I recommend you join our school community. I really do. If this is the exact community, this exact lifestyle, this way of living that you're looking for, and everything I've said so far in this video resonates you, join our school community, boys. It's less than $1 US per day. Less than $1 per day for a month. Just join, man. I know you're going to find it valuable. You'll have me to talk to. We'll be talking to each other. I'm building courses as we speak. So I'm recording new videos and courses for you boys. And I'm trying to build this new community of, entrepreneurs, guys, people, just guys like us who want to detach from toxic relationships, detach from toxicity, toxic news and toxic bullshit from the world. Detach from the AI drip, the machine drip that constantly feeds you entertainment, and reconnect with our true selves and our authentic selves, and create this new generation of highly conscious men and women. If that relates to you, man, join the fucking community and I'll help you become a local celebrity as well. Become that kind of social guy, that social fucking man in your social city, in your local city, your university, your school, your gym, your workplace, wherever it is. I'll completely help you change that in there. Hope this has been helpful and valuable for you boys. I'll see you next time. Keep working out, building your aesthetics, but mostly train your mind. Train that monkey. Have a good one. Much love.
Mwah.